Hello everybody, Robert Stack here. Now before we go to the video, I have to apologize for the graphics quality of the gameplay of Inzoi you are seeing right now on the screen. Like I said in my previous video, my graphics card is below spec, below minimum spec, and I thought I wouldn't be able to run the game at all. Luckily I am able to run the game, but at very low. Luckily my new graphics card should arrive next week, so I will be able to bump those graphics to high, so that will be nice. Anyway, without further ado, let's talk about how the launch went and everything. So as of recording this video, it's been a little under 2 days since the game launched, and let's just say the launch went very well. Like, I expected it to go well, but because it was #1 wish listed, and there certainly is a hype for Sims competitor for the first time for franchise's lifetime. But I remember when I bought the game, the payment processor crashed. Like, it took like 15 minutes for Steam to process my payment, which is very unusual because Steam usually just processes those in few seconds. So many people were trying to buy the game at the same time that it crashed the whole Steam's payment processor server. After around 15 minutes I did get mine, and I read constantly on other commenters saying like, this is taking forever and we are crashing the whole payment processor. So that one tells you that the launch went very well, and the game did rise to become #1 bestseller right now on Steam. So it's the most sold game on Steam in the recent time. So that one tells you that the launch certainly went well. I'm not sure, did Krafton expect the game to launch to this much fanfare? Who knows, but the launch certainly was a success, if anything, and the game has like over 80,000 players, and just for comparison, Sims 4 has 30,000 right now, but it's a free-to-play game, and yeah, it's not comparable because a lot of the players on the EA app. But another AAA game that recently launched was Assassin's Creed Shadows, and that one has like 35,000 players, and supposedly it has sold 2 million units. So if you go by that, then probably the Inzoi sales right now are in the millions. So certainly it was a successful launch for Krafton, and hopefully they are able to keep this momentum. So very well, the launch certainly went very well, and the reviews are mostly positive. Like, positive reviews is what you see. And yeah, EA actually reacted to this surprisingly well. Well, at least in public, in social media. They posted this image in their Twitter of Sims 4 character offering them fruitcake, which I think I haven't played Sims 4 that much. I played like a little bit in 2014, like for a couple months, then I disliked it and uninstalled it, then I gave it another chance in 2022 and played for a couple weeks. But I think it's something like when your neighbors welcome you or something along those lines. So yeah, it certainly was a nice reaction by EA, though many people are pointing out that when you like accept the fruitcake and you eat the fruitcake people bring to you in Sims 4, supposedly most of the times it makes your character feel disgusted. So this could also be a sneak diss by EA. You know, publicly it looks like there's a nice gesture, but in reality it's a sneak diss to Krafton and Inzoi. Who knows, maybe they are so petty as to do that, or maybe it's just like a public thing of being nice. Who knows? Comment what you think. But I wonder though what it's like in EA behind the scenes. Like, what are EA executives talking about it right now? I would certainly love to be a fly on the wall in the EA executive room right now. I truly hope that this one lit a fire under their butt, that they saw this launch, and whatever plans they have Sims for right now are going to change, but maybe that's a wishful thinking. Because right now their plan seems to be milk Sims 4 even more. I truly hope that their plan is not to make even more DLC for Sims 4. But who knows? Maybe we'll see. We'll see later. I will update if I see any updates on EA about if they are planning to do more with Sims, because I truly hope they are not gonna do what they did with SimCity 2013 when this happened. But yeah, as for the game, Inzoi, what it's like, I'm not gonna go into full review because I played for like 5 hours so far. All I say is you can tell it's in early access. It has a lot of potential. It's like a really good base, really good foundation, but it's still clearly in early access. So there definitely needs to be more updates in the line, but it's a really good base, and I can tell that if they keep updating it, giving it more content in a couple of years, um, or throughout the year, maybe in a couple of years, it's certainly going to be a really good game. But if you're expecting going into downloading Inzoi and playing it, if you're expecting it to be like a Sims 3 with all the expansion packs and such, you are gonna end up being disappointed. So keep in mind, still in early access, there's still lots of things to be added. I'll probably post like a full review of the state it's currently in a couple of weeks. Like I said, I only had like 5 hours of playing the game, so I cannot tell fully yet, form a full opinion, but from the 5 hours I have played, I can tell that the base is good, it's a good foundation, but it's still in early access, so go with that in mind. But definitely give it a try, and I certainly am liking it and will play it for foreseeable future. Like I said, a review probably I'll make in the next couple of weeks. But this is actually one thing I want to mention, is that this is like EA kind of got lucky with this, that they have now a few years to make an Inzoi competitor, because if EA is just gonna lay down, make even more DLC for Sims 4, then Sims will have truly lost. And I don't want that to happen. I want competition in the live sim market. I want EA to actually bring Sims 5, and maybe they will bring it. And they have a couple of years. Like I said, Inzoi is gonna get lots of free updates, have a full roadmap of free updates for its whole year and such, and more content is going to be added. So EA now has like couple of years while Inzoi is still getting more content, and Sims has more content compared to Inzoi right now. But after a couple of years Inzoi getting more content, that can be when people start leaving Sims for Inzoi. EA has a grace period of a couple of years to make a Sims 5 or whatever it's gonna be called to compete with Inzoi. And I hope that EA takes that chance that they have been given right now and does make a good competitor, because we do need more competition, and of course I do want Inzoi to be better as well. I want both Sims and Inzoi to succeed. So hopefully that will happen. Hopefully this has lit the fire under EA's butts, but we'll see about that. But EA does have a couple of years of grace period to do an Inzoi competitor while Inzoi is still in early access. But yeah, I wonder what EA is going to do, and I truly hope they do the right thing, but EA's track record is not good. But yeah, I want to hear your opinion on what the Inzoi is the state it's in right now. I did get a couple of comments in the original video, and even though many of you are saying that yeah, it's still in early access, you are all seem to like it, and I like it too, so I certainly want to hear your opinion. And speaking of that video I posted a couple of days ago, I had to say I am blown away by your response and all that I have gotten for that video. When I posted it, I expected to get like 3 views, and when I went to sleep I did get exactly 3 views when I woke up in the morning. But now it's at 740 views, and that's, for me, that's a huge number. And so I'm really thankful for all of you that have watched that video, and thank you for watching this video as well. Like I said in the first one, if you like this video, if you want these videos to come, sub to the channel, or don't. No pressure at all. I will certainly be uploading a full review or an in-depth video about what Inzoi is right now in state once I've gotten more hours to it. Like right now I'm at like 5 hours. I'll probably post when I have around 20 hours. But yeah, certainly has been an interesting launch. The launch went really well, better than even I expected, and better than most people certainly expected. Let's hope that it launches, you know, the competition live sim genre, because prior to this there has been zero competition in the whole Sims genre. Sims has had a monopoly on the genre for 25 years. now that Monopoly finally ends. So hopefully that this is gonna be like the revitalization of licensing genre, and it's not gonna be like the city builder genre where Sim City exists, it's the king, then City Skyline takes, and now it's just City Skylines. I hope that this is gonna be where Sims exist, Inzoi comes up, Inzoi takes huge market share, becomes a big thing, but then Sims becomes even better, and then they both exist, being both great games. But we'll see about that. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good day.